All the gangs in the house say, hey-o!
Hey,
You know, I really kind of wish you'd crashed just to time yourself to heyo.
Right. Anyway, so after the previous parts, we're finally doing it. We're finally gonna pick up a gun.
Hooray!
it's about bloody time.
Yeah. Yeah, but unfortunately, it's still gonna be really basic, so we're gonna get a gun. A 9mm.
Well, I mean, it's like you always start with a pistol in these games.
Yeah. Yeah, you do, but we're gonna evolve to like using machine guns and shotguns and SMGs and stuff. We're gonna get to those pretty quickly. And once again, Big Smoke is talking trash, as always. I tried to take a shortcut, but it would have been faster if I just went the obvious way. You know, this is why this game needed a radar. Which, hey, you do get in the definitive edition, but it's still the definitive edition. Hey, yeah, welcome to dementing old man who somehow has guns. I love how they're basically criticizing Emmett, but still realizing it's the only option they have.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and unfortunately this game it does not have the as good as a mouse aiming system as modern games have, so you're gonna see me struggle quite a bit, even though I'm on the what I would hesitantly call the superior option. This game is actually made for a lock-on system.
Then why aren't you using it?
Because I'm on PC, and I need to show people that I'm on PC.
So would you say that the controls are a bit clunky?
On PC, kind of. Like, I wouldn't say that they're unplayable. Oh, you can actually see me here. Moving the sensitivity down. Yeah, way better. And I still missed. But technically, for each bottle, Smoke took 3 attempts and I took 2 at most, so I'm still better aim than Big Smoke.
All it takes is just one shot to blow up that vehicle. Wow.
Yeah, if you shoot at the gas tank, yeah, you only need to shoot once and the car blows up. Which is only a thing in this game. Because Grand Theft Auto 4, in its pursuit for realism, took it out. And with Grand Theft Auto 5, it's pretty much the exact same, even though 5 didn't focus on realism as much as 4 did. I also love that quote right there.
So question. While you're doing that tutorial, are you able to shoot Smoke or Emmett?
Yes. But if you kill them, it fails the mission, obviously.
Well, no, duh. No, duh. I was actually just curious if you could actually do that, or
like
or if they would.
just imagine, right? If Smoke dies in a mission and the game just goes like, problem solved, game over.
You get the time parent. You get the you get game over similar to if you shoot Ocelot after Snake knocks him out in Metal Gear Solid 3.
Yeah. Carl, you can't do that. You created a time paradox. Now, unfortunately, this game doesn't.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I say that, but Grand Theft Auto San Andreas isn't necessarily a prequel to Grand Theft Auto. Although one thing I do find weird is that in Grand Theft Auto 5, which takes place in Los Santos, which is the first city of this game, they don't really mention CJ that much. Even though throughout the story he turns out becoming a major big shot in the Grove Street families. As a matter of fact, in GTA 5, Grove Street. Okay, so before I continue with that, I should probably explain that in Los Santos there are three main gangs: the Grove Street families, the Ballas, and the Vagos. And in GTA 5 you also have the Ballas and the Vagos, but you have the streets. I don't know their exact name, but yet they're not called Grove Street families anymore, and that's because in GTA 5 Grove Street actually belongs to the Ballas. So all the work you did in this game will at one point in time be undone.
Wow, that's stupid.
Yeah. Yeah, but like CJ never gets mentioned. There is one optional challenge you can do in one of the missions, which is called Better Than CJ, which is a nod to San Andreas, because you're in that mission you're chasing a train. But oh yeah.
Please tell me put on the eye patch. Please tell me put on the eye patch.
Yeah.
Do you wear that the entire game? Do you wear that the entire game?
I think so. Yeah. Why am I looking?
He's a pirate.
Why am I looking through this? No,
he's a pirate.
Pimp hat.
I'm not gonna make CJ a pimp.
Damn.
Also, fun fact: did you know that the pimping side mission of this game, that it got removed in the Japanese version?
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, like the Japanese version, or at least the version done
European.
by the version done by Capcom, has a lot of weird censorship going on.
Wait, Capcom?
Yes, Capcom basically took the Rockstar basically hired Capcom to localize the Japanese version of San Andreas. So a lot of references to something like drugs, for example, get removed. And a lot of the quote-unquote not okay sections of the game also got some interesting censorship going on. For example, if you get into San Fierro, there is a mission where you have to basically shoot up a building site because some of the construction workers made said some mean things to your sister, and it ends up with you burying the foreman in concrete when he's taking shelter in a outhouse. But in the Japanese version, it's okay because they're Ballas construction workers. Like, I could, honestly, there's a really interesting video out there that goes through like all of the interesting censorship that happened with the Japanese version. And the best thing is, at one point it got undone because Rockstar at one point just put the regular game on Japan, and for some reason Sony then was okay with it.
Okay, let me guess. Smoke's not gonna shoot during this mission, is he?
No, he is.
Okay, wow.
And we got a health bar for our car.
Yeah. And if you do the cheat that fixed your car, unfortunately, it does not replenish the health this time.
Oh, that's shitty. That is so shitty.
Yeah.
I hate when cheats in a game do not affect specific missions.
By the way, the game was bugging out.
Wait, why?
Because the enemies didn't spawn there for a second. So I had to get them out of my camera, out of my view, and then they appeared. Also, fun fact: if you start this mission, this is one of the only times where you can actually go into the different sections of the map without getting a wanted level.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because you're only supposed to get a wanted level at a specific part of the mission. So, all this stuff that's going on right now, yeah, only at this part, you get a scripted wanted level because you need to use the pay and spray. So, if you're a 100% completionist and you want to do everything as early as possible, yeah, there's nothing stopping you from getting on a plane and flying to a different part of the map.
Wait, so they won't force the mission failed if you get out of the car for too long in here?
No, they don't.
Wow.
It's weird because on one hand I do know that Rockstar tends to be really strict in some of their titles, but in this game you can get away with a lot of things, weirdly enough. So yeah, that was the paying spray. You pay a small amount and your car gets a different color, and because of that, the cops lose you, even if they saw you enter the paying spray in the first place.
It's like, where'd he go? I don't know, he just went into there. That shop. Is that him? No, you fool, that's a different color.
Yeah, it's basically like me putting on a top hat, and all of a sudden I'm like Mr. Incognito. It's absolutely hilarious. I also love how whatever you're wearing in a cutscene is actually what you're wearing in the game itself.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I always find it funny, especially when games back in the day did it. Because back in the day, they tried to save every resource as possible. Okay.
I love that death animation.
Now, in case you're wondering why Sweet was shooting gang members, it's because they're sort of rival gang members. So according to the story, by the way, yeah, you can jack your homies, but you can then recruit your homies to be part of your gang. which
It's
is
like just it's hilarious.
I would have laughed if that guy had gotten hit.
But yeah,
also, the time it took you to get a car, Sweet's lost 5% of his health.
You'll have plenty of time though. But yeah,
now he's at 10.
Look, he can take a hit, all right. But yeah, so the families are divided in the beginning section of the game, and only when you get to the last part of the what I would call the first Los Santos saga, they actually are united again.
Oh, okay. So do they help you deal with Smoke and Tenpenny?
No.
Wow.
Yeah, as much as I love how the gang aspect of the gameplay is there, in a way it's not really as fleshed out as it could be, because you can recruit gang members, but at the end of the day, the best way to complete missions is to just do it yourself. Shut up!
Well, I mean, you could have, Edgy, to be honest, you could have basically just backed out.
Yeah,
instead of going straight.
Yeah, but they expect me to go straight.
Exactly why I would have backed out.
Look, that you're a coward, I get it, but I'm not. All right, I'm
trying to get away so my homie and this girl can basically get out scot-free.
There are out there scot-free. See, they're safe. Somehow. Like, why are they not chasing?
He's gonna go play. He's gonna go play hot coffee.
Yeah, it's. Oh God. When are we gonna get to that conversation?
Which one?
Hot coffee.
Well, we can.
I mean, we could talk about it now.
Nah,
or do you want to wait till we get our first girl?
Let's wait until it's relevant.
Okay.
Yeah, let's wait till we get to our. Yeah, let's do that.
Also, favorite line coming in.
Carl.
I say that so many times. You say it like it's a bad thing. And yeah, welcome to another cliche. Overly protective brother. Because Sweet is not having it.
Is Sweet completely in the wrong for this, or is his being protectiveness completely understandable and Caesar's a douche?
Well, Caesar is Mexican.
Yeah, I get that.
And a part of me believes that one of the main reasons why, like, not that Sweet is racist, but I wouldn't be surprised if his story reason is he doesn't trust Mexicans because that's the nationality of the Vagos.
Yeah.
But I think it's basically a combination of just not trusting Caesar and just wanting to protect Kendall. And meanwhile, Carl is here just like, yeah, if you fuck with her, I'm gonna break your legs, but otherwise we're cool.
So do we actually ever interact a lot with Caesar, or is this like one of the very few times we talk about him?
No, Caesar is he's a pretty important character, I'd say. Like after the thing happens in the. Oh, apparently I skipped through the modding. Okay. But yeah, you can mod your vehicles, and in terms of how they control...
Can you add nitro to your car?
Yeah.
Nice.
Nitro is actually the only what I would call upgrade to your car, because aside from that, it's all cosmetic. You can also get hydraulics to just hop all over the place, as you can see I'm doing right here.
Doing a really bad job.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's not really. I mean, it's the kind of thing you can do. That's all. That's all I can say about it.
So I was looking up to see like the voice cast for this game specifically, and David Cross and James Woods are in the game.
Really? Who are they voicing?
I'm not surprised they have James Woods in this game. I'm not surprised.
David, where was it? David Cross plays the RC shop owner Zero. And James Woods plays the government agent Mike Torino.
Oh, Torino. Okay, I will admit though, both Zero and Torino we are going to come across in the second chunk of the game, so it's gonna be a while considering we're going to have a Spyro 2 sized gap between doing the first part and the second part. Oh yeah. Okay, so I don't think I explained it yet, but because San Andreas is a significantly bigger game, what we're doing is I split the entirety of my San Andreas playthrough. I split it into 3 parts. So right now we're watching the first part. We're watching it next to the Spyro 1 playthrough. Once we're done with part 1, we're gonna do Spyro 2, and then we're gonna go to part 2, and then Spyro 3, and then part 3, and then our other recordings.
Dance car revolution.
I mean, yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Also, it's saying that I'm doing bad, but my score is higher than the opposition. What are you on, game? And can I have some of it?
Edgy, please name this episode Dance Car.
Alright.
Please, thank you. I love this.
But yeah, Mike Torino is absolutely one of my favorite characters out of the entire game, because he's a government agent, and he specifically says it doesn't matter which government agency, which I find pretty funny. But he's just really, he's such a joy. Like I always laugh when he's on screen.
So James Woods brings the charm similar to how he does Hades and Hercules then.
Well, I haven't played Hades.
Hercules, the movie.
I haven't seen that movie.
Oh, okay.
I mean, Hades is in Kingdom Hearts.
I haven't played.
And Woods does come back for him
instead of Kingdom Hearts. Which I know for a fact he hasn't.
Also, why is the woman in the background just standing in the air?
She's
God. Why that was not a that voice was basically just.
Stereotypical Mexican shit. Cross out one of the bingo cards.
I can make a red versus blue joke and say, at least he's in Dutch Irish like donut. But then, yeah, I don't want to offend people.
Yeah. But yeah, so this is Cesar Villalpando. He's the boyfriend of Kendall, CJ's sister.
The guy in the tank top, right?
And basically, they're after this cutscene, they're all buddy. It's just a really bad first impression.
So it's
weird.
Okay, so Sweet's protectiveness is just over typical big brother overprotectiveness. He's total bro.
Yeah. Yeah, but Caesar is a really chill character, and I do like him. Like I like a lot of characters in this game. It's just that there's also a lot of characters that I don't like. Oh man, just wait until we come across Woozy. Like, Woozy is also one of my favorite characters. I have a lot of favorite characters in this game.
Well, I mean, that means you enjoy the crap out of the game.
Also, apparently... Oh.
The episode cut off during the cutscene.
Yeah.
Well, see you guys next time.